Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the SEC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Soto. Throws it to the right. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
NC State has moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, NC State. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Will avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires it. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10 now. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Running through the tackle. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Hand off to the right side. They got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the sticks. It's Wells. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's picked off in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris is trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Soto. Quick throw, catch made. Powering through.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
NC State 21, South Carolina 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, South Carolina.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll try to run this one in. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. He came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, NC State.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake. Went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now they line up to kick the extra point. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking downfield, it's Soto. He'll be sacked back at the one, narrowly avoiding a safety.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Coverage team brings down the returner. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Soto. Defense is coming out, looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Quarterback operating an empty set. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his back. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he's got it. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw yet again. This time it's complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Sota. And this pass is on target, caught. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trying to extend the play. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still plenty of life left.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
South Carolina, 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Will take over. First and 10.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Soto. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Soto. He's going to pull it down and run. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
NC State needs to convert this fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the receivers got it. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Physical defending. That one falls in. He's up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Ball handed off. They stop him right at the 24. Important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be fourth down and inches. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Corey.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
South Carolina offense will take over first and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk of play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Launching downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle, but first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to his target. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the comeback continues. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Soto. Makes a quick catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
South Carolina, 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Looking to scramble now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, North Carolina State. No chance to catch it. They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
NC State, South Carolina, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
South Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw again. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. Brought down. Incompletion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense swarms. He's going bad for it. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, South Carolina. This game is far from over. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, NC State. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
This is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Soto. It's an outbound. The catch made. Heads out of bounds is a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Soto. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the NC State Wolfpack.